Hey everybody, so when you learned how to solve the 4x4, you probably use the reduction method, which converts it into this kind of form and eventually into a solved form like this. Essentially, you were reducing a 4x4 to a 3x3. Now, what if you apply the same logic to a 3x3? We get a new method. Now, the first thing that might come to mind is, oh wait, let's reduce it to a 2x2. And that's a lot tougher than it looks. I can go over that why in a different video. And there are methods which reduce it to a 2x2, but like, I don't see the point. Anyways, the thing which I thought which you could reduce to is 2x2x3. Now if you don't know how to solve one and you're trying to use this method, just I'll link JRCuber's tutorial in the description. It's actually pretty damn good. Now if I want to convert a 3x3 to a 2x2x3, essentially you just forget the middle layer and you can do only R2 moves, not R's. So let me scramble it up and I'll show you what I mean. So if I scramble it up like a 2x3x3, I would just use these and R2s and L2s. So I would scramble it something like that. So the first step in solving this would be just do the cross. It's really easy. It's also pretty fast. I'm not very fast with it, but yeah. And then you would have to use this special T-perm move, and then yeah, that would solve it. The 2x3x3. So you saw how that looks scrambled. Now the first step in this reduction method is to do the cross, and most of the crosses are like 4 move crosses. Now the cross which we're talking about is different. So your standard cross would look something like this, but the cross we're talking about can include yellow pieces too. So if this is the 3x3 which we were using, I can already see a easy cross. It's 2 moves, so I do R prime. Now I have 3 pieces, F2. Now that's a cross. It might seem odd at once, but it's actually an X cross, and I'll go into how F12 pairs work over here. But the cross is actually really easy and you should be able to pick it up straight away if you've learned C4. Now this pair is already set up. Now a pair is any corner and any edge, and in the yellow-white position since we're solving on white. So there's already a pair, so I'll just put it in. But a pair can be this guy and this guy. Oh no, that's also a pair. Yeah, like this is a pair. I can see like white and this one. This can go in. Yellow pieces can also go in like this. So this is your F12. Let me go over that once more. So this is the scramble, and I will just do a cross. So that piece, pretty bad, but like whatever. And then my first pair can be like, most of them are 3 move inserts unless you get unlucky. So I can do these 2. So I just break it up, insert. That's 1 pair. And then I have already a pair over here, so I'll just insert it. And then I also have a pair over here. So that's that. And this is an unlucky pair, so I'll choose a different corner. Yeah, so that's my F12. Now, OLL will also consist of white pieces. So this OLL case over here actually has parity, because you can see there only one edge flipped. Now the parity works differently over here. So since you don't know what F12 edges you're solving, it could come out like this. So you just do the move to flip one of these edges intuitively. So I just bring it out, pair it, insert it again. So I'll just do that with any of these edges. So I'll bring it out, pair it, insert it again. So now we have a OLL case. Now this case is, yeah, it's the same as this. So if you look at it through a white, it's like that. So I'll just do the move for that. So OLL solve. And PLL you don't need to do. Now it's just a 2x3x3 scramble. So we've done the reduction part. Now let's just solve it like a 2x3x3. Yeah, so this part is a bit easier. Like, since the move for the T-perm and that one is really long and irritating, there's no point of doing it when you can just, since it's a 3x3, just do a regular PLL. So there's an F-perm. I'll just do that. Now this part is a little bit very intuitive. It's like learning F12 for 3x3. So the three cycles which you can do, the first one looks like this. It's just M prime U2 M U2. And the third cycle just looks like this, just the case which we had before. So M2 U2 M2 U2. And the fourth cycle is what I call parity. So it's when you have to flip these two edges. Now I don't have an efficient way of doing it. If anyone has one, leave it in the comments below. So I just do the OLL for that, then U, and then this U pump case. So for example, it's something like this. I know parity because none of the cycles look like this. So I just do that. And then I have one of the cycles. You can also do one of the cycles and then the parity, which would work for a different case. So for what we got, this is just one of the cycles. That's pretty lucky. So I'll just do that. Yeah. Let me show you another case. Let's just go through another solve. So I have 3 cross pairs already here, which is pretty lucky. And yeah, so I can just do one of these. I'll do the white one, UF2 like that, and that also gives an X cross. So X crosses are pretty common, and I already have this corner here, so I'll just put this pair in, and already have this pair, so I'll just solve these ones. And the last edge is already paired up, so it's just 3 more insert. Now unfortunately I do have parity, so just flip that. And looking at this, I didn't have parity, so I'm such a fool. Anyway, so this is just now it's just reductions done, so this part's pretty quick, except I'm slow at it. And then like that. By the way, if you ever get parity on the PLL, like something like this, it's just R to U to R to U to R to U to. Now here we have one of the cases, so I know I have parity, so I'll just do one of the cycles, and I got parity. So that was a pretty good method. I don't see it becoming fast or anything, but it's just a cool method to know. Currently I average like 35 with it, so